Alright, y'all. Welcome back to Hip Hop and Crime. BET's bitch ass tried to block me when I uploaded some footage, which I don't get because there's no sound in the background. It's not all 40 minutes or an hour of the documentary. It's like 5 to 7 minutes. Anyway, guys, let's get to Mac Dre details real quick. Dre went out to Kansas City. He had a couple appearances. One of the appearances was bullshit. I guess they didn't have all the money. Promoters were weird. Go check out Yuck Mouth's side of the story, because Yuck Mouth was there supposedly that weekend, and he got out of there when he found out that the promoters were some janky ass promoters. It was at the Kansas City Armory. He had a big fan base there. And they said Kansas City and the Bay had been doing business together for a while. Obviously, as Tech Nine said he couldn't go back out to the Bay after Dre got killed. So, make a long story short, he has another appearance at some private club, Ameristar, Amera something. Y'all had to look it up. I'll try and leave the link in the description box. Double check the link in the description box on the video, guys. See if I put it in there. If I didn't, remind me in the comment section. Anyway, he was at some private club, Ameristar, Maristar. I'm not sure if it was in a casino or where it was, but he was at a private club. Supposedly somebody in Fat Tone's entourage and Mac Dre's entourage got into a quarrel. But at the same time, it's odd because a lot of people say Fat Tone had nothing to do with Mac Dre. But then after Mac Dre got killed, Fat Tone ran around and didn't really deny it because he thought that all press was good press. When you look at some of the documentaries, they say Fat Tone would never just be like, you know what, I ain't have nothing to do with that shit, because, you know, he thought that put a stamp on his name. So, I believe it was Highway 72 or 70, Highway 70 something, southern part of Kansas City, a little south of downtown, I should say. Mac Dre was in a van. One of his friends said that they had never rode in a van all week. They was in a limo and all type of other stuff. And then the one time they rode in that van, that's when them dudes pulled up in that black Infinity. They shot in the van. The bullets hit Dre, and everybody else survived. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like T.I.'s friend in Cincinnati when Phil got killed. They pulled up, it just hit him in the head. Same thing y'all remember with Jacket. It was a stray bullet. Hit Jacket, everybody else lived. Like, it's just these weird situations happen. Bankroll Fresh. When I get to that story, one bullet hit him, killed him. You know. So it's just really frustrating to see how our the people we love are always the ones that get killed. Not saying anybody else should get killed. So it hits Dre, the car falls into a ditch. People want retaliation. So and this was weird about the situation. Just like Tupac and Biggie, 6 months later, Fat Tone got killed. And the detective said, people said it wasn't Fat Tone, but anyway, Mac Minister and somebody else were charged with the murder. When Mac Minister got charged, he denied it, but there's a lot of evidence with a car seen leaving the scene. Also, Mac Minister had a chick with him. The girl turned up dead in Fairfield, California. Make a long story short, Mac Minister is doing life in prison without possibility of parole for the murder of Fat Tone. More things, go ahead and leave in the comment section, but that's the gist of what happened to Mac Dre. R.I.P., brother.